Greetings, internets. Thinker2112 here at 20:09 Eastern Daylight Time on Thursday, the 17th of June, 2010. First of all, thank you for 250 subscribers. I don't know who my 250th subscriber was. I'm not going to keep track of that anymore because you know what? Everyone counts for one, except for the people who have more than one account. But forgetting about them. Anyway, yeah, 250 subscribers. That's a quarter of 1,000. Woot. So, yeah, I am here mainly to, besides to say thank you, also to answer your questions. I got 9. I said I would answer if there were 10 or more. But you know what? I said that so that I didn't get like 2. 9 is enough, so I'll answer those questions. Or 9 people's questions, rather. I think there are more than 9 questions. Yeah, so I disabled the comments for the video after the deadline that I'd set. And then I just went and saw that I couldn't see the comments anymore. Fortunately, when I enabled the comments again, I could see them. So I was almost a total noob there, but yeah, I redeemed myself. Alright, so the comments in order that they were asked. First one is from QuillJ1. Do you wish you had better quality on your vids? Dude, if you want to say that you think my videos should be better quality, you can just tell me. You don't have to ask me, underhandedly like that. Of course I wished my video quality were better. I mean, I think everyone does. If the question is really, am I going to get a capture card, the answer is no right now. I don't have any plans to get a capture card. The thing is that what I'm doing now may not be the best, but it works. I have very few technical glitches, and I can, post videos on schedule. That's one thing I pride myself on doing. I keep a very regular schedule, and I like to do it that way. Plus, I mean, I don't think the quality is that bad. And when there is some really big problem, like things are too dark or something like that, then next time I record, I figure out how to fix it. So yes, I do wish I had better quality on my videos, but I mean, it could be a lot worse, so I'm not complaining, and I hope you don't mind too much. Next one's from Jedi X King. Are you ever going to do another blind LP? Well, I don't want to make any promises, but for now, yes, I do plan to do one sometime in the future. It won't be for a while, but yes, I do plan to do one. Mr. Yoshi 205, what got you into Let's Plays? Which Let's Play was the most enjoyable for you to do? Who's your favorite Let's Player besides Blink? What got you into Let's Plays? Well, I guess probably the same thing as other people. I saw other people's Let's Plays, and I wanted to do something myself. Basically, I just thought, well, there's all this free content that I'm taking advantage of. Now I should, maybe I can give something back here. I mean, I'm not doing it out of a sense of debt. I just thought, hey, I might be good at this, and plus, I can entertain people. Which Let's Play was the most enjoyable for you to do? They've all been pretty fun. Super Mario Galaxy was just... That's just a really funny game in itself, and even if you're pretty good, you're probably going to have some pretty big fails, so that was pretty fun to do, especially as I figured out how to do the iMovie stuff so I could, put the titles up. Who's your favorite Let's Player besides Blink? Well, first of all, I mean, Blink doesn't have to be my favorite Let's Player. Actually, I don't really think I have one single favorite Let's Player. I really like Raikou Rider, I really like Cypheron48, Nintendo Capri Sun, Shin Kosai, Father Spleen, who else? I think there was at least... Well, Blink, of course. And then there are a few others I'm getting into. Slim Kirby, Masayanella, Durden77. Probably missed somebody in there. Alright, so next from Blink and You Miss It. Oh, first let me check time here. Alright, doing fine on time so far. Blink and You Miss It. 1, as I found out last night, your account was created a long time before you began Let's Playing. What made you decide to begin? Well, part of it was the realization that I had that thing right there, that I had a camera right there, and I Actually, if I'd been thinking about it, I would have remembered that my brother had made a video using that camera because he was auditioning to get into a summer music program. So yeah, I realized that I could do it pretty easily. And that's a lot of what made me decide to begin. And I decided to start with Metroid Prime 3 because it was a game that people would know about, but not one that had been done many, many times already. Who is your biggest inspiration for LPing? As in, who has influenced your style / views on it the most? Probably Raikou Rider. Watching his Let's Plays sort of, it made me appreciate how fun it is to see other people screw up at video games. And so I always keep my own screw-ups in there and try to make them as funny as possible for something that's not planned. Alright, Joe Dub 2218. Who was your inspiration to do LPs? Raikou Rider, Cypheron 48, Father Spleen. Those were my 3 big ones. I can't really say that Blink was my inspiration because I hadn't seen any of his videos yet when I started. He'd only been a Let's Player for about 9 days when I started. Dark Loner, what's it like being a law student? That's a very broad question. Being a law student has several things, but anyway, that didn't come out how I meant to make it come out. But law school is a challenge. It's challenging. I'm not going to lie on that, but it's you get to be with a lot of really smart people. That's a good thing, and it's also very expensive. I don't know how I'm ever going to pay it back. You see, it used to be that you would get hired by a big law firm and you'd work really hard, but they'd pay you a lot and you'd be able to pay your money back. Except now the big firms aren't hiring anymore, but tuition hasn't fallen along with salaries, so that's a problem. Anyway, enough of that. I think I made the right decision to go to law school. It's hard work, but it's also pretty fun at times. I mean, everyone else is going through the same stuff as you, so you have a support group there. I guess I could go on about that for a while. What inspired you to be a Let's Player? I think I've answered that. K Miceheart 101. Who are your inspirations in life, and have they altered your way of thinking in any way? My inspirations in life. Well, my brother's really cool. I also get along well with my parents. They're cool. As for people whose names I would actually, for people I don't know personally, big inspiration is Philip Pullman. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he is the author of His Dark Materials trilogy. That's the one that starts with the Golden Compass. I read those books when I was in middle school and then starting high school, and I just thought, they just made me realize, wow, I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one who thinks like this, that all of these things that other people say I have to believe in, that you don't have to believe in that stuff, and you can just kind of go your own way. So Philip Pullman, definitely a big inspiration. Johann Sebastian Bach, and I know I'm being a total nerd, but he wrote some really, really great stuff. So yeah, I would highly recommend listening to it. The Mass in B minor is my favorite piece. Alright, John Das Box. Wait, let me check on time again. What's the first game you ever played? Mine was Streets of Rage. I think the first game I played, maybe Super Mario Brothers? Maybe Pac-Man? I'm not sure. Afterburst. What are some of your favorite movies? That is on my profile page. You just have to look there. How to calculate the arc length, development length of a frustum of a cone with major diameter 3,400 millimeters, minor diameter 3,388. I don't know. Or I'm not going to answer it now. Anyway, I'm going to fit this all in one video. Yeah, I guess that's the upside of getting only a few people asking questions. So yeah, I hope that's informative to you guys. And I will have another Ask Thinker thing. I plan to do that at some point, and maybe I'll get more questions and won't be able to fit them all into one video. But yeah, I hope I have answered your questions satisfactorily, and I better stop now. All right. Thank you guys for 250 subscribers. Thinker2112 over and out. Bye.